Hey Lexi, how you doing? Hey, if you making dinner, since you making dinner, hold on, hold on. My plate is ready. My plate is ready right now. Whatever you cook, I know it's gonna be good. What's good, pretty heart? Thank you, thank you. I am fully ready. I got a whole good plate. Love you too, Lexi. I'm glad you're okay. Oh, I am on my way. If you hear a knock at the door, to to I, you know it's me. You know it's me. I'm on my way. I'm gonna give you that, and that's that's me. I'll be there in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. My water froze up, and it was in the freezer. My little freezer, I had like this up, and my water froze halfway. Let's see. That's the water right there. That's the ice right there where I'm touching it. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm on my way. Okay, Zeno. The only way you gonna be a mod, you see these two ladies right here? You got to get past them first. Like I said, you see these two ladies? You got to get past them. What's good, Michael? What's happening? You didn't. I can't shut on like listening. Nope. Since shut on like listening, don't ask. I I just said y'all gonna have to get past my top two, my two head mods. If you listen, you wouldn't have asked. How you doing, Annabelle? I'm gonna say this once. Thank you, Annabelle. If you come in here, say hi. If you're trying to ask anything biblical, all right, Lexi. If you ask, thank you, pretty heart. You know what? I'm just this. Why? I'm a pin that message. So I want y'all to really read that. You know what? One, two. What's good, Bambi? Right now? Oh, dang. I need some, I need some tacos too. My day's so good, Annabelle. I only got one person. Bam. So y'all want, I know what I need to do. Watch this. Bam, 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 bam. There. What's happening? And it's 6, 7. We don't do that here. We good? I made it easier for us to not have to do so much really quick. It's on subscriber on. So now they have to cry talk stupid just to get put right back out again. What's going on with everybody? Cause ain't no sense me putting the cash app on when they gonna be sit there and still be stupid. Where is right there? I was about to say, where is my damn controller? I thought I lost that mug. Oh yeah, you told the truth on that one, and Pretty High said the truth on what she just on what she said too. Next person come in here, want to talk silly, want to talk stupid, would get put the fuck out. That's why the next time I'm just gonna start putting up zero tolerance for ignorance. And since y'all want to be ignorant, y'all would get put the fuck out. I got my three top mods in here. If y'all want to ask to be modded, y'all have to go through them. Actually, my top four. Y'all would have to get through them first. Zero tolerance. I will not. I ain't got time for ignorance. If you trying to get in here and be uncivilized, trust me, my mind and myself are unfiltered. You will catch hell trying to be disrespectful. See, y'all think I'm tough? They just as tough as I am, if not tougher. And guarantee this, you don't want to piss them three off, them four off. I see a few knots upside my head from them because of me being silly, me acting ignorant, and I respect my mods in here. I suggest you respect me and my mods here because they're the ones. Well, I ain't even got to say nothing. They be quick. They be quick to put you out with no problem. And guarantee this: if y'all really think y'all doing something by talk about me, y'all are not hurting my feelings at all. All y'all doing is just getting yourself put out. Hey, look, let it out. They ain't got no business being ignorant coming in here. They don't want nobody doing that to them. Somebody say something back to them, they quick to report. But yet they the ones want to be ignorant about and starting shit. For the ones that do come in here be respectful, I don't have to worry about them too because they don't come in here acting a plum fool on me. What's good with you, DA? What's going on? What's happening? And we do have a DA in here, our district attorney. He look. We'll go legal on y'all real quick. Y'all would get reported with no problem. At DA, I hope you don't mind me saying that you are a district attorney. 'Cause to me, that's what DA stand for to me. Oh, no, now you call me a walking milk dud, huh? Okay, okay, now we got jokes. Now we throwing jokes out there like that now. You calling me a milk dud? Okay. How you, how you do? Determined determined association. He gonna call me a milk dud. That's funny. What's good, Temper? All right, welcome in, welcome in. I'm glad you came in. I do appreciate you that you sub. What's good, sis? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, funny. Oh, funny. We got jokes. 5 minutes and 22 seconds alcohol free. Okay. Okay. Alcohol free. Wow. I got for y'all. What is y'all? What is the? What type of dessert that makes y'all think back when Grandma used to bake back when you were kids? What dessert that you can remember growing up that your grandma used to always make that was your favorite? And I ain't gonna front. My grandmother made a lot of different sweets. I can't just name one, but the one I used to always want to see. I can't think. My grandmother used to do that too. My grandmother used to do that too. She used to sit us on the porch to watch her make ice cream. We used to. She. My favorite was the coconut. She used to do a German chocolate with the pecans, but then she also do the coconut cake. But the most special time when I was a kid growing up was sitting there on the porch while she made ice cream. Me and my cousins used to sit there and watch her, just turn away, talking to us. And honestly, I had some fun. And the reason why I asked that was the reason why I asked that was because the I remember somebody asked me what dessert was what brought that reminded me of my childhood, and my grandmother used to bake tea cakes. They're little cookies. Hey, I'll put it like this: you had soft serve, and you had ice cream. Sweet potato, the sweet potato pie to me has always been a legendary s- sweet thing. I ain't gonna front. My grandma used to make so many of them. I, we used to take. She used to make so many of them for us to just to take home. The cookies. She used to do the peanut butter cookies and the tea cakes. I mean, I literally had some fun growing up watching her bake. Just watching my grandmother cook. Period. I had some fun. I learned how to do I learned how to do seasoning, how to use certain seasonings to cook. And I miss my grandmother, and I'm glad she's in a good place where she at. I ain't gonna front. She showed me a lot on cooking. Cinnamon rolls. That's the one thing I haven't seen her make was cinnamon rolls. Homemade cinnamon rolls. That's the one thing I hadn't seen her making. But she did make some good biscuits though. She made some good biscuits. The one thing I used to watch her cook that smelled so good was when she used to do greens, the collard mustard turnip greens. Them, I used to watch her cook them. Quit playing. Biscuits, biscuits and syrup. That's a whole dinner by itself. Biscuits and syrup, or biscuits and gravy. Either one of the two, you really didn't need nothing else with it. And my grandma used to do homemade fries with the flour, and she used to make homemade. She used to do fries with flour on it and fry them. Man, eat them with some syrup. You might as well, you ain't got to worry about nothing else for the rest of the night. Nothing else. I used to sit there and I used to mess with my grandmother. I go in the kitchen for some water. Who haven't heard of hash? Corned beef and hash? Quit playing, man. Make you hurt yourself. Will literally make you hurt yourself. Because look, they was too busy running in the streets. They didn't take the time of being around grandma. Yeah, I ran the streets, but I also learned how to cook. So when I got up in age to where I'm at right now, I could put some seasoning together and do good with it. And trust and believe, if, let let me come up with some stuff. I would create my own dry rub, and make you smack yourself in the mouth. And I don't mean like the season to smack your mama. I mean smack yourself in the mouth. You be sitting there doing one of this, eating. Sure, I'm glad my grandmother taught me how to do my seasonings, how to do seasoning. I can even do it to the point that you can do a wet rub with the seasoning. Oh shoot! What tipped it off for me? What got me really started was when I did home ec in junior high, and my teacher, she has my full and utmost respect. The teacher that I had, if she's still around, Miss Newsom, thank you. Thank you very much, Miss Newsom. That lady, when it came to home ec, she was the one that got me. Between her and my grandmother was the one reason why I got started cooking. I learned how to cook. Them two ladies right there, man, did when it comes to cooking in the kitchen, they did not play. Did not play at all. Miss Newsom, when it came to her teaching you and wanting you to learn how to cook, you had to sit there. You better sit there and listen. Because when she tell you the first time, oh, you catch it every time. You catch everything she's saying. And then you have to literally, if you don't come close to how she does it, I used to always tell folks, the two, my heart, the biggest critic that I had when it came to cooking was my grandmother. If she didn't tell you that the food that you was cooking smelled good, that means you did. To me, that means you did something wrong. And my grandmother never ate nobody's cooking but her own. And I never understood why. But then once I got up in age and I started noticing certain things, okay, pretty hard, welcome back. My grandmother was my biggest critic. And I remember cooking one day, and my granddad, I never really got the chance to see him cook on my dad's side. On my mom's side, I never got to see my granddad on my mom cook. My granddad on my dad's side was unalive when I was little, and I mean very little. And my granddad on my mom's side, I was never really around him like that to know that he cooked. I knew he had a lot of dogs. I knew he had a lot of dogs. But when it came to cooking, I never knew nothing that he cooked. And but when it came to cooking, I learned from my grandmother. What's good, Papas? Nah, my granddad loved dogs. My granddad loved dogs. He had good 13 to 20 dogs. He loved them. He was never like that with dogs. That's the one thing that I can literally say. He had the last one I see before he passed was a German Shepherd, a long-haired German Shepherd. That was the last dog I seen him with. The one dog he had like I want to say a couple Great Danes, some Shepherds, and maybe one or two pit bulls. But I know he had some dogs, and them dogs did not play. You come inside that fence disrespectful, you ain't got to worry about him. You had to worry about them dogs. Them jokers did not play. He used to do one of these. Don't go near them dogs. They will bite you. And ever since then, I did not go near them dogs. But once them dogs, every once in a while we'll go see them, go see him. I'll go look at the dogs. I'll say hi, hey, Akitas, what's up, Journey? I always, I always wanted Akita, but I was too scared to own one because not knowing the dog's temperament. I seen some cane corsos. I seen a Tibetan Master. That's a big dog. That joker look like a lion and a bear mix. I'm glad you came in. I'm glad you came in. Welcome in. I ain't gonna front. I seen what was it? A Newfoundland Burmese mountain dog. It was mixed. That that joker as a puppy was big. His paw was good, Diamond. His paw was like this, like just like that. His paws. That Tibetan Mastiff, their paws is like this. The mountain dogs, the Mastiffs, man. I mean, I've seen dogs that were swole like this, but when I mean they swelled all the way down into their paws, I would sit there and I'd be scrolling through looking at the dogs. And one guy used to always ask me, if you ever was to go get an animal, what animal would I get? I'll tell him a hyena. They look at me crazy. Why a hyena? Let a dog come in. Let a dog come in there unannounced. And the hyena's hungry. The hyena's hungry. I know that I would have my backyard fenced off. Let a dog come in there acting a fool, a plumb fool. Will not make it. That'll be the guard of the house. And the funny thing is, they look funny to me. They look real funny to me. I like hyenas, but if I was to get a dog, I'll get a pit bull, no problem. Pit bull or German Shepherd. I sure don't get get give me one of them. I'll put like this. If I was to if yeah, the laughing hyenas, them jokers are gangsters. Get pack. They ain't nobody making it. Ain't nobody making it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I said if I was to get any animal, give me one of them, give me a couple of hyenas, I'll push them dogs in there. I'll push the dogs in there. They got to fight their way out. They would have to fight their way out. No bullshit. You'll see them truckers jumping fences and everything, trying to get away from a hyena. When I say they won't find nothing. They will not find nothing. They eat bone and all. That that's that's why I that was the one reason why I get a hyena was just because to protect the back of the house. I get a few dogs to get the front of the house. Nothing. The top two animals that can pretty much eat everything and won't leave. The only trace that'll be left is teeth. And the funny thing is, a guy told me this. Put something in a pit with some pigs. Them pigs would eat everything in sight. Everything. No matter what you feed it, it's gone. Hey, when a guy told me that, I was like, oh, hell. I like pigs, but when he told me that when I was a kid, they used to scare the hell out of me. I don't want to be around no pig. I don't want that drug trying to eat on me. And I'm the one come up missing. I'm the one that could be the 10 course meal. No, I am not being the meal. But I've always admired pets because a lot of people say pets are mean. Pets are not mean. It's just how they are raised. It's how they're trained. You could train a pit bull to be mean, but you could also train him to be nice and protect the house. But it's a natural thing for them to be protective of the territory. Every animal is a territorial creature. You step foot in there, you have to respect them like you would the owner. If you call yourself yelling, them jokers will bark and let you know, we ain't finna do that today. And they will pull it. They look, let them take over. Trust this. When it's time to get to eat, it's either me or them. What's good, Caitlin? What's happening? The chat ain't being rude. We talking about animals. Temper. We're actually talking about animals. What animal we would keep? Oh, that was because they was trolls. That's why. That's why I put it on subscriber only. And look, and there's no trolls. They're not going to subscribe just to say something to get put out. That way, it's less for us to have to deal with a bunch of, how can I put it? Keyboard warriors. And some of them think they so cool because they trolling. And I'm gonna say this, Temper, for a person to think that they cool, that they can do that, they don't realize they are just that ignorant for thinking that. They're really ignorant for thinking that. But Michael, you is wild. You is wild, but yeah, when mom when moms get that talking crazy, talking silly, Temper, I do let them have it. I do talk back. I do talk trash back to them. But then after so long, it just gets stupid after so long. Some of them come in, they call me a whole different name, knowing that my name is up in the corner. Or either side, my name is in the corner. They'll call me a whole different name. Then they ask me if I'm from a whole different country, but yet they don't hear me sound like I'm from that country. And the funny thing is, you could tell by how I sound that I'm from the U.S. I have met a lot of people that's from around the world. I've met a lot of good people, but I also met a lot of good people that's from around from that's from within the country too. And the mods that you see, I got a lot of respect for them. And I mean, I have a lot of respect for them. Because without them helping me, help setting me straight a little bit here and there, I wouldn't be where I'm at on YouTube without them. if you want, I can take it off subscriber only. I can take it off if you want them to come in, because they're not gonna want to subscribe just to troll me. I even made it so simple for them to hit the link to my Cash App just to let them troll me. Oh, you want me to change it? Okay, I'm gonna change it just for you. Hold on. Damn. Damn. There. Bam. 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 There you go. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Get a minute or two. They'll start popping in talking crazy. What's good? But I'm gonna say this though. I'm not Unc. There we go. We done got started. There, look, just that fast. They got started just that fast. There you go. Here these jokers is, and I look nothing like that. Who is big? Who? No, like no Carl Winslow. That is so funny. Hey, you gotta be faster than that, Michael. Lexi is on it. You look, you know where I got zero tolerance from? You want to know where I got the zero tolerance from? I got that from Lexi. Listening to her, I got that's where I got my zero tolerance from. What's good, King? Guess what? I already got a haircut. I forgot you're blind. You can't see it. Welcome in, King. Welcome in. How you doing? I like him. I like him. Do not mess with him, please. I'm gonna show that. I like him. He said he can't get a haircut, you idiots. He's bald. I like him. He came in ready to fight. I like that. And I'm gonna say this now. The way you came in, you keep coming in like that, you gonna keep having my respect. Cause you came in for respectful. All right, you welcome. Good times. Welcome back. What's going on? Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. You gotta put some substance in your stomach. We only need two more likes. You only need two more likes. Thank you, thank you, pretty hard. Thank you, thank. I appreciate all of y'all coming in. I really do. I really do appreciate all of y'all coming in, coming to kick it with me for right now. I appreciate that. I appreciate the 18 likes. Guess what? Y'all don't say don't mess with them. Don't mess with them, y'all. If I'm such a the least desirable person, why did you come here? What made you come here to say something that damn stupid? Oh, I forgot you sure don't have a brain. I guess you like sucking on a lot of dick too, don't you? So guess what? Before you finish, how about this one? Bam. And I put you out myself. Stupid son of a bitch. And guess what? I ain't your nigga or nobody else's. That we ain't in slavery. So if you want to go ahead and call me a nigga, you just got your dumb ass put the fuck out. And you know there's two definitions for that word nigga. And guess what? You're the ignorant motherfucker that calling somebody a nigga. You ain't nothing but a racist piece of shit. Why don't you go ahead and suck on the glass dick and fuck yourself with it at the same time? Back then, I'm gonna say this. Back in that time, and I found this out. A lot was done back then that molded all this whole country. And the funny thing is, a guy I was watching some of the stuff that was put on here through YouTube. A lot of it that was said, slavery was mostly in the South. Yeah, it was a little bit up north, but it was mostly big in the South. No bullshit. And that's including Mississippi. Throughout the whole South, that's all it was. And it's a lot that goes on. It's a lot that goes on that it was a lot that went on back then. Not too many people know because they quick to cover the truth about it. They were so willing to cover the truth. Why you think so many people died trying to help get us straight? I have nothing against nobody. I have no ill will towards nobody because The only race that I see that should be able to get along is the human race. But there's so many different nationalities that hate each other for what? You can be persuasive all day long, but when it came down to ignorance, sorry to say, back then ignorance was bliss. Welcome in, welcome in, Zane. Welcome in from North Korea. I've actually met some good people from there. I've actually met some people, some very good people from there. And the funny part about it was, the best part about it was, one of them was a doctor. Literally, one of them was a doctor from there, from Korea. You too, bruh. I met a lot of good people from there. Actually, anybody that was overseas that I've met have always been good people. But I've also met some bad people from overseas too. But I was able to overlook them. It's just how people was raised back then, and it's still the same thing now. It's how people are raised with respect. Some of them they don't they can respect their own race, but they don't have no respect for the next one. I grew up to respect everybody. I grew up to respect my elders. And the funny thing is, most of the elders that oh I met a couple guys that was from out of where was it? One was from out of one was from Ireland and one was from Scotland. And them jokers did not like each other. And I mean literally did not like each other. And I mean it was to the point to where you had to literally stand in between both of them to stop them from arguing, stop them from fighting. And one day somebody told me they became best of friends. These two families came best of friends. Come to find out, the daughter of one and the son of the other had a baby and brought the families together because of that baby, because of the kids. They were Scottish and Irish, the babies. And you know what? They was able to speak both languages because they learned from both sides. Learned how to speak and talk the native tongue of both families growing up. And I've always had the respect of both families because I've always gave them their respect. Always. The elders of the families, I used to always cut their yards. I used to always cut their yards. I'll cut one, I'll go cut the other. But they both knew that I did not disrespect neither side. I'll tell them in a heartbeat, whatever feud they got, I'm neutral. I respect both sides. And if I was forced to choose, I would choose myself before I choose them. And they couldn't get mad at the fact I kept it honest. Because I was not finna be put in the middle of that. And I've learned a lot from them. And I mean, I literally learned a lot. And some of them old men had some dirty jokes. I mean, some dirty jokes. That you could be in awe and laughing at the same time. What's good, Chill Will? What's going on? The families. Look at that. We had 20 likes. That I last time I spoke to one of the kids, it's been a while. It's been a while. But all I can say is, hey, that's the best way to keep it. Slow motion. You can say that again. I appreciate everybody coming in. Oh, the question I had today, Chill Will, was what dessert. The question I had for today was what dessert that your grandmother cooked that brought back your childhood. That would bring that brings that make you think of childhood. We had a lot of people coming up with different type of desserts, rolls, biscuits. I even mentioned tea cakes because that's what I had remembered when my grandmother used to make. She used to make them. Look, they look like thin, very thin biscuits, but they was tea cakes. The crackling bread, yes. Rice pudding, yeah, I can see that. I got one of my cousins ruined me eating tapioca pudding. He literally ruined that for me. And I ain't gonna front. When he told me what was in it, even now I know later. Now I know that it wasn't true what he said. But my cousin used to tell me tapioca pudding had fish eyeballs in it, and I wouldn't eat it. I would throw that whole bowl away because that's what he told me as a kid when I was a kid. Yeah, yeah, messed me up. And one of my older brothers, I was eating kiwi, and he told me that kiwi was monkey brains. I was like, hell no. Yeah. No, see what it was. I had asked the for the kiwi. Anybody could have had any, but it was just the fact of him doing that. I took him and slung. I got whooped for that. But when I told her why I did it, when I told why I did it, I got laughed at after that. Wow. Hey, I would look, I go for I was. I I was. I go for it. I was worse. I was a worse little big head joker. Hey, I was worse little big head joker. I ain't go front. But the one thing I hated the most was getting my own switch. That was the one thing I hated the most. Well, guess what? You don't have to be here, Frankie. If I wanted you to watch the game, I wouldn't be talking. What's good? What's good, Oriane? How you doing? What's going on? And then I'm gonna say this then, Frankie. So I'm gonna say this. Says if you want me to show you me playing the video game, why don't you hit the link to my Cash App that's in my description, and I will play the game for you right in front of you with no problem. Since you want to make that type of comment, hit the link. I'm on a phone. I don't split screen on a phone. Then bam, bam. What's up, Frank? My channel is about being positive. You see mostly food. It's pretty much me every once in a while doing a mukbang here and there. It's just most foods that's being cooked that I got from a certain place. I showcase the end product. So that way you get some idea of me liking certain foods. But you'll also see me saying giving thank you to selective people, to everybody for getting me to where I'm at. You might see me doing some traveling here and there. But most of the content is pretty much food. But I do everything random. Right now, I'm struggling. I got to start out. I'm trying to pick up as much as I can. That's why I'm going past my hour right now. Do anything from talking about fried to bacon, baked foods. Uh, no, I never really made a playlist. I never made a playlist. It's just the fact, honestly, I really didn't try. Okay, now I'm gonna have to really sit down and do that then. I'm gonna have to really buckle down and do it and make playlists. I'm gonna have to really sit down and do it then. Make the playlist. That way, the only way you gonna get donated. Danny boy, I'm gonna say this. If you're gonna sit cash app me anything, $5 and better. Because I know 9 times out of 10, you're gonna come up with some crazy comment. I see Frankie came back. Okay. Well, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. I did an hour and a half today. I might be on a little bit later. If not, I most definitely will be on tomorrow. Peace.